Tutorial: Editing and Annotating a Network Topology. This tutorial will demonstrate how to edit and annotate a network topology. The Set Tile Background tool is used to add images to the workspace. Click an image from the list and click on Apply to make the changes to the background. Close the Select Background Image window to view the workspace. Click the Tile Background tool again to remove the image from the workspace. Remove the background by clicking on the Reset button. Close the Select Background Image window. The Inspect tool is used to look at a device's operating tables. Depending upon the device, these could be ARP, MAC, NAT, port status summary, QoS queues, or routing tables. Click on a device to view available tables for it. Since routing is configured on the devices, the routing tables show multiple routing entries. The Place Note tool can be used to add text directly to the workspace. Use the Delete tool to remove any notes on the workspace. Click the Palette button to open the Palette dialog box. The Palette tool can be used to draw lines and shapes in the logical workspace. Lines, rectangles, ellipses, and freeform shapes can be selected for drawing. This checkbox controls the outline of the shapes that will be drawn. Select this button to draw shapes with no color fill. Select this button to use the color fill option. This button allows users to select a color for the fill. There are different ways to choose a color. You can choose one of the basic colors. You can define a color by typing values into the input boxes. You can also choose a color inside the color palette and drag the slider to change the shade. The selected color is displayed here. Click this button to add the color created to the Custom Colors list for use in the future. Click here to select the color, then click OK. Click here to create a rectangle. Make sure this is selected to fill the rectangle with colors selected from the previous step. Drag across the workspace to draw a rectangle. You may also control the outline color in the same way you select the fill color. Make sure that you have the outline checkbox selected. Drag across the workspace to draw a rectangle. Close the Palette dialog window. The Resize tool can be used to change the size of objects drawn on the logical workspace. Click on the handle of the image and drag across the workspace to resize it. Use the Delete tool to remove any shapes drawn in the workspace. Click the Network Information button to open the Network Description box. The Network Description dialog box can be used to enter a description of the current network. Close the Network Description box. As with the logical workspace, other areas can also be annotated, such as the physical workspace and scenarios, which are covered in subsequent tutorials. This ends the editing and annotating a network topology tutorial.